Good morning, Crestdale Middle School. I'm here. I know that I'm not there, but I am here, and I didn't want to lose a day of instruction, so I decided to go ahead and videotape my lesson for today, and my mini lesson for today, I would call it, and put it up on my own YouTube channel so that you could go ahead and view it tonight if you need to. I'm going to be telling you specific directions, so you need to listen. Make sure that you have out a piece of paper, pencil, and a calculator. Yesterday we were working with commission. We talked about commission, and I'm going to use a real estate agent, and the only reason why people use real estate agents is because they're really the ones that always have straight commission, and I believe it's like 3.5%, 3%, it goes around there, but for selling a house you earn that, the person earns that commission, that much commission. So what I want to talk to you about, continue to talk to you about, is if we have, hopefully you have your calculators, your pencil, and your notebooks. I want you to write down $140,000. Okay, so let's say your house is worth $140,000 and you go and sell it, and the real estate agent gets 3.5% commission. Okay, that's the money that they make on the house. They don't make anything else. They do not get a salary. They make 3.5% on $140,000. So what I'd like for you to do right now is, as always, we got to take our percent. You cannot work with that as that. You have to change it to a decimal. So you're going to take this, you're going to move it over twice, and always write it down, because I see a lot of you making mistakes because you're not moving it over twice because you're trying to do it in your head. And I want you to take 140 and you're going to multiply it by 0.035. And this is going to give you how much that person makes. So I'm going to do it right here. Hopefully you're doing it also.
Should I show the calculator?
And it winds up being $4,900. Okay, so that person, that real estate agent, before taxes, would make $4,900 on the sale of that house. Okay, so now you can see, if you could sell $1 million house, you can make a big commission, and that's only one house. All right, so that's commission. You're going to be working with that today. Make sure that you're using a calculator, your notebook, and your pencil. You're showing all of your work, and you're doing the calculations yourself. I really want you working and owning commission, just like I had you working with simple interest and percent increase and percent decrease. What we're going to be talking about tomorrow, this is what I wanted you to see for today, so you're prepared for tomorrow, so when I come in we could just go ahead and do the one thing. I want you to make sure that you are prepared for tomorrow. We're going to be talking about sales tax. We have already talked about sales tax when we did equations and expressions. We created expressions with sales tax. And if I have an item that is $24, so please write $24 down. Then we're going to say that it is 8% sales tax, okay, for where we're at, depending on state to state. You know, it depends from county to county even, what your stuff is. So what I'd like for us to do is, we're going to take, again, you can't work with 8%. You need to move it over twice. Make sure you show it. And this is times 0.08. Now, this, when you calculate this, I want you to go ahead and calculate that, and I want you to think to yourself, what is it actually calculated? What does my answer mean? So times 0.08, okay, and I get $1.92. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, this means that's the tax you're going to pay on top of this. So most of you can already see you're going to have to go ahead and add that to get the total price. But in expressions and equations, we went ahead and we did something where you could just go ahead and solve everything all together. So I want you to take $24 again. I want you to write it down. Then I'd like for you to multiply it by 100% of this cost plus 0.8 of tax, or 8% of sales tax. So we're going to put a 1, and I know a lot of you are going, oh, I remember that, I remember that. I know a lot of you do. So $24 times 1.08 will give me $25.92, which is the amount that I'm going to pay with tax. So here's the way, the method to find it out, where you're just finding out what the sales tax is, because they'll ask you sometimes, what's the sales tax on $24 when it's 8%? You can calculate it that it's $1.92. And then here's a way to do it to where you're just doing $24 times 1.08, and you get that you're going to pay $25.92. Okay? All right, what I'd like for you to do right now, hopefully you did 100% on your warm-up because that's going to be graded tomorrow. We're also going to grade your commission sheet that you're working on today. And tomorrow we're going to pick right up with sales tax. And I want you to be able to open up right to your notes that you took from this video and be ready to go in class tomorrow. You guys are an excellent group. You're moving forward. You're doing a really good job. We'll do our Math Madness question when we get back tomorrow. We'll have 2 of them on Wednesday. And I miss you all. Have a great day. Your homework is on percent increase and decrease. And I do want to say one thing about that. Your homework, you have to make sure whether it's percent increase or decrease, it's always absolute value. It's either going up by 5% with a percent increase or it's going down. It doesn't matter. It's always positive. So the formula is the same. And the formula, and if you need to, write this down because I want you to really have this for tonight when you go to do your homework. You could also play back the video if you wanted to. It is amount of change over original amount. Now remember, amount of change over original amount equals x over 100. This x stands for percent. It's in the place of percent with part over whole equals percent over 100 because that's what you're finding out. So every answer that you find out is actually a percent. Okay, and it's either a percent increase or a percent decrease. So your homework for tonight is to get that done. We'll also be looking at that, and I know I'll have 100% homework completion, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a great day.